Hey everyone, it's Body Bags with Feel Good Gaming. We got a top 8 deck profile with Yicheng from Team Hugh. He just had a very interesting top 8 game. You're gonna have to check it out. But show us what you got. You got a very interesting deck, right?
Well, first of all, shout out to the boys, of course. 5 of us came, 3 of us top, 2 of us still top 8. Well, I just lost my friend Sasha. Romeo, he's gonna make it. He's the boy.
Yeah.
3 out of 8 representation. I think that's pretty damn good.
Oh, damn good. Yeah, for sure.
Cody Hogg for
Team Hugh's blowing up.
One of the cards in his deck. And then for driving us, and Adam's gonna drive us back because I'm just exhausted. So
yeah,
I'm just gonna sit in the back row and just sleep.
All good. So you want to show us what you got? So go on.
Okay. So I played this deck for the first tournament you guys ever hosted, and I won.
Yeah, we still have that deck profile. It's in our backlog, so check it out.
Yeah. So I decided to bring the deck back because I honestly hate it. I know, surprise. I don't play it. I play.
You show up to all the Edison tournaments.
Yeah, I do. It's like it's for the I love the deck because it makes people mad, and it's obviously very brain dead and it's toxic, but I don't care. It's a part of the format. I want it to be respected. I really do. I think this deck is like really insane if you don't know what you're doing. So it has some really good matchups, some not so good, but let's just get into it. So 3 Cyber Valley. 3 Battle Fader. This is staple. I mean, I know there's oppression decks, but you just have to survive. Like, you just survive, and you eventually will draw on your burn cards, and you're just gonna win. So,
yeah.
This is obviously the best combo. Like, you drop this, so this acts as a stall card, and then this acts as a burn card next turn, so you draw 2. This is the best combo. Like, you set it out against like the DDV, like Blackwing decks, but like game 1 is just too good. No one has DDV. It's not like the virus deck. And then Morphing Drive, you resolve this, you win. I actually resolved this and lost on stream just now in a very funny way.
Oh my god.
But yeah, you should win if you resolve this card. Don't show your opponent your hand, though, because you might lose. Sangan to search, any of these really, they're all really good. You can search Jar if you don't have a way to get rid of it. But like if you just set this, like attack it, you can search Fader and you survive. Or you can search the other piece, so if you have Fader, you can search Cyber Valley. It's really good. And then crash your slot frog, so like you can get rid of other dudes. And then I was trying out 3 Lava Golem today in the main.
I like that card. I just bought 3 of these. Like, yeah.
So this card was like actually, it's for like Magical Android game 1 because like if they play right, like you literally cannot win if they resolve Android to like a million life, and then you just don't have enough like firepower in your deck to win.
Yeah.
But it's for string like that. It's for any like Thought Roller. There's like just cards that you just don't really want to deal with game 1. I just wanted to have these. Better to like have it game 1. And be able to clear shit. I cleared a set Raikou, set something else.
Oh yeah,
a lot
for sure.
It burns them for 1,000. It starts a chain, which is very, very important because it's a standby phase effect to burn. It starts a chain and lets you get your links higher, so you burn for more damage. And yeah, it's the same card. But I did side out a lot because I didn't play a lot of matchups where it was.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's great in every matchup for sure.
Yeah. Spells
the
just
open setup and units, I did Calm Me is stars, and open setup and units, Calm Me is stars, and open setup and units.
Standard, obviously, best burn card, gets around Decree. And then Scapegoat, bad against Blackwing, obviously, but like, it's 4 attacks against any other deck. And a lot of slow decks, they just can't handle it.
We're fighting against Prada.
It's better than Wabaku or 34 in that case. Like, it's just like Alias or some shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of trap, of course. Burn cards are very standard. Yeah. 3 accumulated because you do want to like draw. It's very good. If you draw 2, you can still activate them like 4 or 5. Chain them 4 or 5. So 3 Roar and 2 Wabaku. So like because I played 3 Lava Golem, a lot of times if you just have this stick, you can just keep surviving and just keep like
very
slowly
true.
dying.
Yeah.
I upped this a little bit from last time. I think
Then just finish them off with the rest of that stuff.
Yeah.
Easy.
And then Magic Cylinder, 3D Wall. Some people put like 2D Wall.
Coma versus Slash.
This is very important. So there's like a lot of mind gaming because this is obviously not chainable, right?
Right.
So like you have to make sure like you get them to like waste their shit on the chainable cards, and then you can set these after they use like Heavy or like Lila. A lot of people would like try to Lila these, and then I would set this afterwards, so they wouldn't have the Lila available. You just gotta kind of like play it smart. Yeah, a lot of mind gaming in this deck.
Yeah, for sure.
The skill really comes down to that, like how well you can mind game your opponent to wasting their stuff. Ceasefire, this negates flips, which is kind of cool. I negated Raikou a few times today. It deals a lot of burn damage because you can just set your Sangan and shit. Like it's 500 for that too, so it's like a better Just Desert sometimes. Pajama Trio, this is pretty good. It gives me 3 monsters, but against the decks I play like Diva, they can synchro with it, and sometimes it's not great, but like usually it's pretty good. It's food for both barrel and desserts. And then 3 reckless, of course. And then I've only playing 2 legacy and 1 jar. These are just kind of like side out options. Like, yes, they fill a chain spot, but if you're top decking and you like need to survive, like drawing this is not good.
Is there a reason you play the jar over another Yata?
Yeah,
or?
because like let's say you open 2.
Yeah.
It's like 2 different links. Like so with like chain strike or accumulating, you can't have the same name.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like they function almost identical. I mean, they play Dark Dust Spear or something like that. You get an extra draw, but like almost identical, and you just want the variety. So, but again, these side out a lot. These easy flex spots, they're not great after the game 2 and 3. You want to see like the more power cards. I'll go look at that.
Yeah.
But that's the main, pretty standard. A couple like cool choices, but the main deck is not the crazy part. Definitely, I mean, you should win game 1 against most decks, which I did.
They just won't expect it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extra deck is, I made a 6K Chimera Trick today.
Ooh, against what?
Against Fortress, or it was like Machina Lights.
Oh, okay.
He went turn 1 Gear Frame, at Fortress. I go set Waboku and Justice Earths, and he goes turn 2 Gear Frame for Fortress. Fortress pitch Fortress summon. Force pitch Fortress, put lethal on board, attack. I'm like, yo, Waboku.
Yeah.
I Justice Earths for 2K.
Yay!
I draw, and I see one of my side cards.
Everybody is cleansing.
Spoiler alert.
Yuri. Everybody is cleansing.
Of course, yeah.
Cyber Dragon him, and then I also have
Yuri.
a Cyber Rally, so normal Cyber Rally. And then we just go in. So, and then Colossal, I mean, these just don't come up. I play Brain Control, but I think in the past this has like come on like once or twice.
Yeah.
Chimera Tech is the important one. The side deck is where games I really want because again, you're mind gaming your opponent.
That loser, where you at? I'm gonna have you play Isaiah.
They don't expect.
And Guilty as Charged.
Like you need to have that because everyone's side's like a couple cards like Dust Shadows, Decrease, whatever for this deck. You gotta have ways to like get around that. So I guess I'm just going to do the easy ones first. So Cyber Dragon. This is for like obviously machine decks, but also like Hero. Getting over like a Stratos is pretty important because they can put you on a pretty quick clock and you're forced to use your stall cards. Like, just
On
having
stream
a bigger
per
body.
second, can I get Wami versus Silly Addiction? On stream per
Also
second,
side
can I get Wami
Boris,
versus Silly
I put this in against
Addiction?
like almost everything actually. It's just like really big. They use out their battle traps, so you can just kind of like drop this guy. Yeah. And then I sided 3 Sirocco. This is for like anything Blackwing. Against Vayu today.
So you see a lot of monsters in you. You just take out traps. You just kind of flex down on the traps.
Yeah,
Because you expect them to
show how I side
do
out
back
in and
rotate.
out
Yeah.
After this, but so you side these in against Vayu. Against Vayu, I played today. He summons a Blackwing, dude.
Bruno, where you at?
Drop this.
I'm having you play Hair Flipper,
Kill
Yuri.
this Blackwing guy, pump, kill, and then I set Threatening Roar. He summons his own Sirocco, tries to go to battle phase, I'm like T-Roar, and the next turn I go Sirocco again and attack him. So it's just like huge damage.
Yeah.
And then Gale, this is for frogs, so they side Ladies Fiend, and then like other decks they side Alsteina because like it stops your battle fader.
Yeah.
But you can't put it against like anything Blackwing because it just gets DDV. Trag, this is pretty good. It does get DDV against like Blackwing and Vayu, but it's just really big against Hero. Like you can kill Android, like you drop it with like a huge body, or you can play tricks with it. You can like have an attack, and then like you set some draw cards, and then they go like attack it, and you can like activate some draw cards, and it just pumps it up, and then it runs over your monster on their battle phase, which is pretty cool. This is like Omni removal. You have a lot of ways like to summon it with Cyber Dragons, Battle Faders, and if you have to, you can T-War Protector Dude and then drop this. But it's just Omni removal. It's also a burn card. You can burn itself. Very important for cards like Decree and stuff like that. Same thing for Decree. Anything that I think that might put in Decree is good. At the very worst, it baits out like a Wing Blast or like a Dust Tornado like early and like just it's really good. And also, all these darks, it feels this card.
Yeah.
Side of
Hey.
Lore.
For Uni, can I get Rizzer versus
Probably never seen this one before, but
Rizzer versus
side deck the
Funktastic
Lord Darkness.
That's interesting.
Once your dart count goes up a little bit, you can put this in. I only have like 4 darts made, so yeah, I just couldn't.
So how many do you usually put in? Like how many do you side in?
I usually, if I side in like at least like, if I have like 6 or more darts in my deck after siding, I'll put this in. If not, I'll just leave it out.
Oh, okay.
And then heavy, this is for like all their removal. I actually got Starlight Road today, which is kind of annoying. I can't believe a guy kept Starlight Road against me. But yeah, it's supposed to be pretty good sometimes. And then brain control, they take out the battle
easy win
tracks.
sometimes. Yeah.
I brain controlled Android today, teched over his Crystal Seer,
Jeez.
and then just dropped Caius, and Caius is like other monsters. Like, pretty nice. So, I mean, usually, like, siding in and out, like, against Blackwing decks, and even DDD, you also take these out. Like, you can probably take out, like, I'd probably take this out, too. Like, it's pretty easy to read. Any DDD deck, I just, like,
Yeah, it's
easy to side out, and then, like,
the whole 8 cards right there, and you just bring in your bigger guys.
Yeah, big dudes.
They're siding in their back row hate, and you're siding in monsters, so it's just like,
Yeah, like
you're
the
just
Black
dodging
Lions,
them even in the side. It's crazy.
Yeah, and then, like, these are flex spots. And then Lava Golem, you can side this out against, like, I side out against a lot of stuff. It's not great after game 2 because, especially if they see it, they can play around it. And, like, they can keep in, like, Torrential or, like, Book It or something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I can side these out a lot. I side these out a lot. You always want to keep these in. You keep in, like, accumulated. Like, you can't be signing out stuff like this. This is like, you need a draw.
Yeah.
So, obviously, the burn cards are staying.
You can't be taking out your engines
Yeah.
for sure. Siding is like one of those things where it's like, you really got to know what you're doing, or else you can just, like,
But-
ruin your strategy.
But the monsters, the monsters just caught people off guard. Like, people were just like, wait, I'm getting my face punched in by Soraka, like, game 2. Like, what's going
Yeah.
on? So,
Yeah, that's very cool.
yeah, but yeah, that's it. That's the deck. I think it's very good. I think it's like a B tier. Like, realistically, it's probably like a B tier deck, right? Like,
Yeah.
it should. You should, like, respect it. Like, you don't have to, like, like, on the side, like, specific cards for it. But, like, if you have a bad matchup, like, if you're playing Amaryllis or something, you should definitely respect this deck because, like, you just can't lose with decks like that. Like,
Yeah, they're too slow.
yeah, like, they're just, you don't kill their Amaryllis. Like, there's no way to lose. Like, I played against last round's Amaryllis. I'm like, okay, I think I just made it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's just the nature of the matchup. So,
Right.
yeah.
Well, that's very cool. Thanks for coming out. We just wanted to give you this. You are top 8, so you now get our top 8 mat. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. All right, see you guys next time.